beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Would you be my neighbor? I mean, my real good neighbor. Not the kind of neighbor that don't take out the garbage or plays loud music at 1 a.m. or burns firecrackers in my yard. I don't have those. I have good neighbors. Would you be my neighbor? Hey, everybody, it's a rainy day. This is how you know we are live and in living color. It's rainy, but it's not snowing. There's a few little flakes when I left out of the house, but it's warm enough that it didn't stick. So this is the kind of weather that you don't know whether to wear a bubble coat.
That's big facts.
Or smaller coat. My grandson is learning. He is watching because he has to know how to run this system. I'm going to learn too because we have transitions happening. Mark is going off into the wild blue yonder with his new job. And so there may be Fridays he won't be here, so we all have to change. There is a song I listen to every week. Everything must change. Nothing stays the same. Everything must change. But I'm excited for Mark. Mark is going, actually, can I tell this? Oh, yeah, we voted on this public.
Yeah, I was
so
say,
I wanted in the budget, the city budget, because I always got complaints about potholes. Okay. Y'all did the memes. Hey, Byron, all that. Potholes. Byron. So I put a job in the budget a few years ago. I call it Pothole Czar, for a person who their exclusive job is taking care of infrastructure.
Okay.
Sidewalks, potholes, because one of the things about potholes in our city, they're really not totally avoidable, but we could do better. And the way we do better is when I did the research and found out if you fill in the cracks before the winter comes.
Before they become chasms.
What happens is the water goes down there, it freezes, and then it expands. And then you got potholes. So if we can get to that I look pretty good like this. I like these glasses. Yes, if I do say so myself. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't realize what hat I had on.
Oh, I saw it. Nobody cares about that. That doesn't make a difference.
It's kind of blasphemous.
See, it is. And
not.
See, I am a loyalist. I'm down with you. I'm down with you when you winning. I'm down with you when you losing. I'm down. Now, some people just not loyalists like that.
They're not.
When you ain't winning, they ain't with you. And you sitting in here with a Patriots hat on, and it's cool.
Sure,
Crispy too.
It's cool.
it is
Crispy.
It's
right.
only the second time I've worn it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just so social media can see it. It's short.
Everything must change. I bet you my grandson ain't gonna come in here with that.
Who, him?
Yeah, he's a loyalist.
Are you a Bills fan?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He not a hater like you.
So first of all, let me justify it. So this was a gift. I like the Patriots only because everyone hated them. So someone bought it for me as a Christmas present. My actual team is the San Francisco 49ers. And so this hat just went with the gray hoodie. So that's the only reason I'm wearing it.
Probably never even been to San Francisco.
Sure haven't.
Anyway, we're going to talk about a few things today. We're going to talk about small business and supporting, because some of y'all about to spend a whole lot of money out there in them streets. And I want to make sure that people know about business opportunities with people who support our community. It's not just, I'm down for the African American. We're going to do that too. But we got some folks who support our community big time. And like halfway through the show, I'm going to give you a number. I'm going to give it to you now. Don't call me before then. Don't call me before then because I'm not going to answer. 541-0866, area code 716-541-0866. I want you to tell me about opportunities of businesses that support our community where we should be spending our money during the holidays. And period. But the biggest shopping time is from the day after Thanksgiving until Christmas Eve. That's where retailers make a big bulk of their money. And if we're gonna walk our tails to the mall and give them all of the money, we don't ask no questions.
No, sure don't.
Don't ask where they live. Don't ask what kind of car they drive. We don't care. We just spend. Ooh. Let's build up our own selves. So we're gonna talk about that about halfway during the show. Don't call me now. Area code 716-541-0866. If you call now, it's just gonna and don't call blocked. Because I'm not gonna answer the phone. Because you might be playing.
Yep. Put the phone to do not disturb too.
So we just approved in Bureau $561,000 to go to Bray Miller Market. Now, I'm going to bring this up, and then I'm going to go to Shuki. She's going to tell you some stuff about what she's doing. Bray Miller Market, and I'm going to say this, and it's in the paper today. I do sit on Bureau. Common Council voted for it. Bureau voted. I was very clear, and I said it in the paper, and it's in the paper. I'm not real good on this loan. Now, the reason I voted for it is because we worked with the administration and we got $3 million more for small business. Today, I'm going to tell you how to apply for it. I was in a business, and this is God. I was in a business the other day. They were going to apply, but there was one piece that they stopped because they don't live in Buffalo. But their business is in Buffalo. They have been in Buffalo. And I saw an email, and I usually don't even read the emails. Mark reads the emails and goes through. I saw the email where they switched
That's it, yes.
And so I'm in the business. They're like, thanks for the information, but we're not going to apply because we don't live in the city. And I was like, no, guess what? We got a memo today that it got switched, and you should have just saw the smiles. So I voted for Bray Miller, and I wish them luck. And I'm going to say this because, you know, I'm not the negative Nelly, but if I feel strongly about something, I'm going to say it. I'm not thrilled about this loan. However, I have to say this, and I said this, and it's in the paper. They took a chance. Nobody else. I was there, folks. I've been there 12 years. We were begging local grocery stores to come in. Well, I should say grocery stores that are local that we know of. You know, we only really got two. We begged. They said no. We went to the city administration, and I'm a witness, went to every chain and said, please come, tried to incentivize it, tried to do everything. They said, no, the money is not there. Because grocery stores are not in the business of philanthropy. They're not there because your neighborhood wanted. They got to make money. Let's just be honest. They have to. It's the system.
And there's not a lot of money being made.
It's not money to be made.
The margins
So
are
they
narrow.
said no. Bray Miller came in, and he said, we'll take a chance. I got it. Pandemic hits. But the pandemic hit and hurt everybody. So that's why I'm not, this is what I say. And obviously I have represented downtown for a long time. But I'll tell you what I've never done. I've never did more for downtown than I did for neighborhoods. And this is my belief. I just don't believe that if you're wealthy and all that kind of stuff, that you deserve more attention than the other folks that have really voted for you. No, I'm not going to go kowtow. The downtown. Downtown is all right. Trust
Sure
me.
is.
Downtown is in better condition than when I got there because I remember the 500 block of Main Street and the owner of the Hyatt, one of my first meetings, coming to me and saying, look out of the window, look at the blight. Look out of the window. And I worked my butt off. And now there is not a place in downtown Buffalo that's not occupied.
Yep. Stand on your record.
So don't tell me that downtown is this and down. No. Because what was said is we work on downtown and then the neighborhoods are growing.
Right.
So now you got Douglas Jamal downtown, you got Palladino downtown, you got names, buildings. It's supposed to spread now.
Yes.
So when they're talking about advertising for Bray Miller, all right, what did I say in yesterday's meeting? I said, what about advertising for the African American Heritage
There you
Corridor?
go.
If we're going to advertise for downtown and what's new in downtown and what's happening in downtown, I want to see something about the Nash House. I want to see something about all of the, we listen, folks.
And there's activity there.
It's activity, it's things there. You got the Colored Musicians Club that's under construction. You got this radio station's building that is under construction. Now, this radio station's building was delayed. No, not because of the city. We had a contractor that did not come through. Mm-hmm. I can't say much. That we we had to move on.
We working on it.
They had to move on. Mm-hmm. They ain't come through. But it's stuff happening. So I'm going to try to wrench over here. I'm going to try to reach over here.
Thank you for your advocacy. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, it shouldn't be that we have to fight like that. It should be just what we do is fair. It's appropriate. Because we would not have gotten the money for small business had you not held out on Bray Miller. So
I held out.
I thank you because that's real leadership. Because we know it's politics. You got to give something to get something, but it just seems like every time we got to get something, you can go and jump up and down for a Bray Miller. But what about the other businesses?
The other businesses,
let's go hard for them because they deserve it. They've waited and they've got the opportunity, and now let's make sure we go equally as hard for them.
Absolutely. Because I look at places like Toronto, one of my favorite places to visit, close, and. At the end of the day, they're building what they built on small businesses. Mm-hmm. You go to certain neighborhoods, it's just small shops, but the people are supporting them. Okay, this is what you have to be eligible for. Let me see. Is this a grant? This is a grant, right?
Yeah.
Yep. It's not a loan.
It's a grant.
It's a grant. Mm-hmm. Up to $7,500 will be made available.
And just so you know, I'm bringing it up on screen too.
Okay, to eligible business applicants whose 2021 or 2022 gross income was between $35,000 and $150,000, up to $12,000 for eligible businesses if your money was $150 to $500. I ain't gonna bore you with the details, but up to $25,000 if you made $50 to $1 million. Now. Okay, here we go. It's a total of $3.5 million. Here's who qualifies. You have to be the majority owner of a small business in Buffalo. Own a small business in one of the council districts. Have been in operation since January 1st, 2021. Be in operation at the time of application, so you can't be closed now. Have 50 or fewer full-time equivalent employees. So even if it's just you can qualify. Mm-hmm. Have at least $35,000 and not more than $1 million in annual revenue, what you bring in every year. You got to bring in at least $35,000. Have experienced impact, economic or financial hardship due to COVID-19. Agree to participate in technical assistance offered, blah, blah, blah. Not be an ineligible business. Nonprofits, a business engaged. So nonprofits are not eligible.
Not an illegal.
A business engaged in illegal activities. You
You
can't.
had to say that.
So the weed man can't.
The boom room around the corner.
Yeah.
Well, it's not illegal anymore, so.
Oh no, it's illegal if you're not licensed.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Third-party delivery or ride sharing. I think that sucks.
I do
Unless
too.
entity is duly organized and incorporated. I think that part sucks, and I did fight to try to get. It's called gig workers, because there are some people that they make their money on driving cab or driving Uber, and I think they deserve, and I still believe that, but I wasn't going to hold up this whole thing. Mm-hmm. They deserve it. Other states have done. Other cities have done it. Orlando, they did it for gig workers.
Now, I would say that I agree that they should be included. I don't know if they should be included in this program, but I do agree with getting the gig workers. I just don't know if I don't necessarily see them fitting in this program.
Yeah, I do, because we're not going to have another program. Wow. There is not going to be. This is it. Let's be honest. And this was not original. This came along because of Bray Miller.
Yeah.
And then nobody's going to come up and say, "Oh, here's the money for the gig workers." What's the difference if I had a hair product store and I lost money, but I feed my family with that, or I drive Uber? Right. Why does the city get to decide that? I
We got to
disagree.
push that because we never came back and addressed
Right,
that actually.
right.
So
And
that's
I was
what
absent from
we
the
gonna
meeting
follow-
when they
we
said
gonna
it.
follow up on that.
Consumer and marketing cooperatives, dealers of rare coin, real estate investment firms, gambling. You can't come back and say, I usually win at the casino and I lost it.
They closed the casino.
Illicit adult
did close the
entertainment.
casino, though.
No OnlyFans. You
Yikes.
can't.
Yikes.
No,
Because they probably made money because everybody was at home. Let's just be real. I'm 59 years old. City property taxes must be current and not in conflict of interest with city property. Okay, so this is where you apply. Let's get to it. You can go online. I don't see a phone number on here.
It was, I think, at
Was
the
it?
top.
At
Right
the
on-
top?
Oh, no, it wasn't.
Nope, see, there's no phone number. All right, I'll tell you what you can do. Yeah, so you put it online, but
no phone number.
oh, it says apply. So you can go online. How would they even look this up?
So
If you
I
click it, we can
I
put the
found it
number.
it's on the buffalony.gov homepage.
Okay,
But yeah, so at the bottom, you just have to scroll over to the last.
name of legal business.
Oh, so that's how you set your
Gun sales. No, let me stop. Because it did say on there no gun sales. That's what you see Shuki's face. If that camera had been on Shuki's, she was like, "What?"
Yeah,
What
my face
just
is
happened?
like-
I know. Okay, so
we are.
you got that. We took care of Bray Miller. That's number one. Let me.
But can we just say one thing
Go
about
ahead.
Bray Miller?
Go ahead.
The fact that you're having the conversation of Bray Miller and how it's necessary to highlight other small businesses that are like the tentacles outside of that, it provides a level of equity
Yes.
that isn't normally there because of visibility issues.
Mm-hmm,
And so I think it's important that, yes, we identify that maybe it wasn't the best opportunity but we shake their hands because thank you for your service. However, the Waffles,
Yep,
the,
yep,
the
yep, yep.
Nashes, and
Yep.
all of the businesses that serve that area, even there's a printing company,
Yep.
right? And, let's be honest, we want it to look more like us, but it doesn't have to be, but we have to make sure that there's equity and visibility.
Absolutely. You smart.
I try to be.
You smart, girl. You smart. Politics, and then after we come back from the break, we're going to talk about, you're going to be able to call in, we talk about small businesses that we should be supporting. D.A. Flynn, the district attorney, has said he is not running again for re-election.
Yeah.
And possibly stepping down early.
Yes.
Now, when I tell you folks, politics,
hate that.
elected officials are
don't know if I hate
all of the chairs are getting ready to turn. Are getting ready to move, and I'm going to sit back with my popcorn and watch.
Me too.
Nah, they think you in.
So let me
You want
tell
a
you
Flynn
this.
job?
Let
Is that
me-
why you leaving? You
Let
want a
me
Flynn-
let me tell you what Darius just did. I was just at benefits getting my retirement paperwork.
You sure were.
Done and signed. Now I still got to do my state, which is online, and I started, and then something stops me, but I will be filling it out. And I'm so thankful when it said, "Put your routing number for your check,"
He said
Hey!
direct deposit.
because I don't
First
check my
50
mailbox often. Direct
The
deposit
dates down.
of a check, a direct deposit. So D.A. Flynn, that's gonna change that office. Congressman Higgins is leaving.
Mm-hmm.
He said he tired of D.C. He said he tired. He said they're just fighting in
Kennedy
there.
stepping up.
But no, that's what he said. And that's my friend. That's my
Mm-hmm.
friend. But I'm gonna tell you like this. If I had to go back and forth to the man slept in his office, number one.
Yeah.
Let's start there. And that was his choice.
Yes.
Because he could have bunked, like some of the congressmen, they get apartments
Yes.
together. No. Brian said, and I'd say this,
Kinda
if I
smart,
went,
though.
I would have did that. Because
Kinda
he has a back office that has a couch. I'm telling all the business. Well, he home now. He has a lit out bed. They have a gym. They have showers in the building.
Yep.
They have a bathroom. That would be my only thing. I gotta have my own bathroom now.
Absolutely.
And I don't remember
I ain't
whether he
mad at
had
you
his
for
own
that,
bathroom.
though.
Yeah, I gotta have. Yeah.
'Cause how?
That middle of the night run, I ain't trying.
Well, it's
I mean, there's that, but then also the heebie-jeebies.
it's just weird. I don't want to. So any job I have, like if somebody, because if I gotta work, if I decide I want to work, do a little bit,
I gotta have certain perks.
got to be some perks.
Yeah.
Or
I can see
at
you
least I'm not
consulting.
working because I ain't. Yeah.
Hey, I could see you consulting.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I can see
Yeah,
it.
like a solid consulting firm.
Yeah, I can see that. But because that's that's cool because I can consult from Tahiti,
From everywhere.
Zoom calling. Let's get on this Zoom call. Yes.
Billable hours.
What's these waves I hear on the
Right, exactly. Oh no, see, I used to do that before during COVID. Be trying to hide my background. That day is over.
No, yeah, it is.
What are the waves we
We
see? So Congressman Higgins, so that spot is open, going to be open, and Tim Kennedy has already said that
won't
he is going to run for it. So the rumors of is the mayor going to run for it? Was the polling cars? I think this is my prediction. It's a solid Tim Kennedy.
Absolutely.
I think it's a solid Tim Kennedy. Whether the mayor is going somewhere with Buff State, that's talk. I mean, for 12 years, I've been hearing, he about to leave. He about to go and be the lieutenant governor. Now, I do believe that this term will be the last, but let's just stick to what it is right now. Common Council leadership is going to change. I'm not going to get into that. All I'm going to say is there's going to be a new president. If the mayor leaves, that president becomes the temporary mayor until that next January, and da-da-da-da-da. Not going into it because I got insider information. Changes possibly
thoughts.
on the county. It could be because who's going to fill Tim Kennedy's seat in the Senate?
Yeah.
So there's some people
Yeah,
who want it.
there is some people on the
There's
county
some
and the
people-
city level.
and there's some people on the county level who
County
want it.
and city level.
I
Yeah.
ain't gonna say till they say, because that's unfair for me to be running my mouth.
Right.
I'm just talking.
Yeah. You
I'm
got
just
inside
talking.
information, though.
So it could be.
We're speculating.
So I'm speculating.
Yes.
It could be some shakeups. Now I know the rumors out there that Pridgeon stepped down because he getting ready to fill one of these things. Let me tell you what I'm gonna fill my calendar with nothing but True Bethel for a season. And I said a season because I get to do whatever I want to.
Absolutely.
I get to do, but I want to do stuff that I like. And I love government, by the way. I absolutely love government. I just don't like politics.
very
But I
good at
love government.
That's the part, right?
Yeah. I'm not, I'm not used to asking people to give me money. I used to hate making those
Laborious.
calls. Hey, I'm running again. Now, some people, they get all into it. Yeah, I'm going to run again. I'm the only kid that worked since I was 14 years old.
And I already got it, so thank
So
you.
my
Just
money,
come.
I earn my money.
just give it to me.
So, so that's the politics that's happening, and it's gonna. I mean, when I say, because you got to realize whoever's in where, there's always this kind of ebb and flow. Do they get along? Is it going to make things better? Because to me, I really don't care who's where. I care about the results.
Absolutely.
Bingo.
But I'm going to say this to you Africans living in America.
Say it again.
This y'all can keep fighting if you want to with each other. And I say y'all because I ain't fighting with nobody. I'm at peace. When I tell you I'm at peace right now, when I tell you I started cooking again. I was like,
I know. I seen your menu. I'm like, whoa, what the hell?
dude,
Man.
I
got
started
more time
cooking
in his
again.
hand.
Last night I made my DiGiorno, but I doctored it up.
Oh,
Ooh, I
you have
doctored
to.
that
You
up.
know what? A
Ooh,
doctored
and-
up DiGiorno home, any kind, it just does something.
Yeah.
Right?
Because it's
you know,
yours.
And you know how to add that little crushed pepper flake.
Woo, I ain't have no crushed pepper flake
Oh, no,
yesterday.
you was tripping.
I have to buy some.
Yeah.
I gotta buy some.
Just a little hint.
You
Yeah.
gotta hit.
But wait, did you do the thin crust or the rising
Thick,
crust?
thin.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I ain't
Okay,
got no time for all that
I
bread.
just wanted to make sure.
Got
we
all
was
that
on the same
time
page.
for all that bread and all that. No. And then I fried some chicken wings in between leaving work and coming back to Bible study. you better
That's a little
talk to me.
disrespectful because you knew we was gonna be there.
No, let me tell you. No.
And then came back and did Bible study. And when I say an hour of power, whoo! If
really
you wasn't,
was.
First
my
of all,
God.
Chucky, you got to understand. This has been. When did you start really cooking that? It's been a 2-year struggle. He's like, oh man, I made some ribs. Oh, I made some this. Then we'll come to the office and warm them up and be like, oh, well, I only bought 3 bones. I didn't know.
Yeah, because that's all that's usually left. Do you know cooking for me, and then we got to talk about before we go to break, cooking for me is so therapeutic. I used to like to do everything around the house, and I
Yeah.
did. I painted the other day, which I hate.
Wow.
I painted
that
2
door
doors
up.
red.
Yeah, you did. You hooked it
Ooh,
up.
bright red. I went and got the brightest red I could find.
It's like my front door.
Is yours red? I love, and I
It's
painted.
beautiful, right?
Oh yeah. Because okay, we got to go to break. But because I'm listening to this book, I cannot say the name of it. On
No.
air.
You can't.
But one of the things the guy talks about is doing tasks that you don't want to do and stop talking yourself out of it and making it like it's bigger than what it is.
Yeah.
So I just got up and like, you got to paint, dude. You got to. I never paint new doors, my outside doors, never.
Wow.
And I was like, no, you got to paint. I painted. I cooked. Because that stress is just coming off of me.
Yeah.
We're going to get ready to go to break. When we come back from the break, we're going to talk about King of Awesome, and we're going to talk about local businesses in our community. I'm running over to the station in 3, 2, 1.
When it comes to something as personal as your clothes, you need to deal with somebody you can trust. That's why so many people turn to Hobson's Dry Cleaning, conveniently located in the heart of the community at 874 East Delavan at the corner of Wyoming.
When you take your clothes to Hobson's, you can trust that they'll be ready on time.
You can trust that your whites will be white.
You can trust that you'll always get a fair price and service with a smile.
You can even trust that you won't have to get out of your car if you don't want to. Hobson's has a drive-through window for your convenience.
Trust is what it's all about at Hobson's Dry Cleaning.
Hobson's Dry Cleaning, your one-stop dry cleaners serving the community for over 30 years at 874 East Delavan at the corner of Wyoming. Call 891-8298. That's 891-8298.
Brian K. Lewis Funeral Home has 3 locations to serve you in Buffalo. 347 Peckham, 2258 Bailey Avenue, and Providence Memorial Chapel at 1275 Sycamore. Brian K. Lewis Funeral Homes offers traditional services, and they have services for all faiths. And at Brian K. Lewis Funeral Homes, they have air-conditioned parlors and chapels. Financing is available, as is limousine service. At those difficult moments in your life, Brian K. Lewis Funeral Homes is available where you are with counseling services. Call toll-free 877-885-7734. That's 877-885-7734. Or locally 845-5545. Brian K. Lewis Funeral Homes. We are here to serve you, here to serve this present age. Call today, toll-free 877-885-7734. Or email info@brianklewisfuneralhome.com.
To our sponsors. Chuki, what you got going on?
The King of Awesome is hosting his 3rd annual toy drive here at True Bethel Baptist Church, December 9th. And we're really excited about it this season because we get to have a few more people table. And so the goal is to bring resource to the community. There's a huge disconnect of resources in our BIPOC community related to autism, right? So our children are late and diagnosed. And then when I say, because people reach out to me all the time, how is he doing this? How is he doing that? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, you got to check out a music therapist. Oh, you got to check out an occupational therapist. Oh, you got to check out DIR floor time. And they're like, well, how do you get those services? Yes, some of those services come with your IEP at school. However, there are resources available in the community, like the Buffalo Equestrian Center. You can do equine therapy, and it's impactful. And we've done all of the therapies. So I'm really excited about that for him. We are still collecting toys. You can donate via our Amazon link.
Now, what kind of toys?
So we give the toys to the children who have autism. Those toys are usually sensory-driven toys, right? I don't get into the specifics about whether or not mom or dad can afford G.I. Joe, okay? But we also have toys for their siblings because we are a brand who believes in inclusion. And so how are we going to say bring your kid who has autism, but JoJo can't get a toy because he don't have autism. Yeah. So we collect all of the toys across all of the spectrum.
So I don't have to buy a specific toy.
You do not.
But if I wanted to buy a toy for someone who has autism, what's the suggestion?
So the suggestion would be either an electronic toy. What would be most impactful right now is last year we had a couple donors who donated Apple AirTags. And the reason why that's important is because that allows parents to put them in clothing. So for children who are elopers, we're not looking for a toy, we're looking for our kid.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
so those
Okay.
kinds of things, gift cards, of course, because in parent discretion, because sometimes children on spectrum have hyper focuses, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like Dante is into Legos and plushies. I know another kid is only into dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm.
But specifically, if you were just focused on autism, a good toy would be like a spinner fidget. In fact, our goal
Mm-hmm.
this year is because Dante is graduating from his autism program,
Mm-hmm.
we are giving back that school 100 sensory toys.
Wow.
And we're like, this close to meeting that goal. And so if you're focused for autism, it would be more like a sensory toys. Clayton is one of our loyal donors and sponsors. And so if you stop by there and say, hey, I need some sensory toys, they have like all-
Clayton. Where's Clayton?
Okay, so Clayton is, I think, it used to be the only toy store in Western New York until Toys R Us came back, right?
Okay.
But they are located on Hurdle.
Okay.
And then also on Main Street near Kensington. And Kelly over at Clayton's is the owner, and she's just amazing. And she does a really good job of allowing Dante to advocate for himself and his community.
All right. So tell them how they can get involved, what they need to do.
Okay, so if you're going to support our toy drive, you can go to kingofawesome.com and you can email us at kingofawesome@yahoo. There's a link at kingofawesome.com for Amazon toys. Please buy any of the
Okay.
toys listed. And then if you just want to be a blessing to King of Awesome so that we can continue the ministry, you can $ King of Awesome for Cash App. And then please sign up your children who have autism. We're only asking that you tell me, confirm his diagnosis.
Yep.
Does
Okay.
he have IEP or not?
Okay. Spell King of Awesome for those on the radio. Or Awesome.
Yep, it's King, King of OF, and then AU like autism, SOME.com.
It's up on the screen right now on Facebook and on YouTube. All right, support it. It gets bigger and bigger.
It does.
All right, small businesses in the community. You can call me. All I need you to give me is the business, the name, if you know the address, if you want to say a little bit about the business, even if it's your business, we all in. And this is being sponsored by Hobson's, the Dr. Dry Cleaning, 874 East Delavan, and of course, Brian K. Lewis Funeral Homes that's allowing you to do this. I'm going to start off. I don't know the name. What's the meat market I go to on Genesee?
Meat market on Genesee.
What is it? Camellias.
Oh, Camellia.
Oh, yeah.
I'm shouting out Camellias. Now,
Love Camellias.
when I say I love going in there, it's mostly African American men and women working there. But the
More men than
customer
women.
service, out of this
Top
world.
tier.
Out of this world.
tier.
I made some lima beans the other day, and I wanted some cut up meat, but like smoked meat, but I didn't want to buy a whole thing because I only had a little bit of lima beans. He said, hold on. He cut the meat off the bone for me.
Yes, he
Wow.
did.
It was just wonderful. So I'm shouting them out. You're going to buy meat for the holidays. You're going to buy that kind of stuff. This man supports our community. He's also in the Broadway market. So whether he lives in the community or not, he's employing people
Right.
from our community. And I love the customer service.
Yeah, I got to shout out, since we're on meat markets, I got to shout out Steve's.
Steve's, yeah.
Steve is incredible. And what I appreciate about his humility.
Yeah.
He doesn't want any recognition.
Yep,
He
yep.
ain't doing it because of that. But when you go to him and there's a need, he takes care of it. And he ain't looking for nothing but just, he says, my blessing comes from
You
God.
got it. 541-0866, 541-0866. You can call in. I know we're doing a whole lot of markets. I got another meat market that I'll bring up. What you got? Who you got? What
So,
business?
I just went to a place called Johnson's Soul Food.
Okay.
And I got haddock, fish fry, and eggs and grits for the hubby.
Okay.
I think you would really appreciate
What's the name of it?
Johnson's Soul Food.
Where's it at? I ain't never
It's
heard of it.
578 Humboldt Parkway. So it's located within that church at the corner. Oh yeah, I was yesterday years old. It was a delight.
Wait a minute. What church? It's in a church?
Yeah, so there's a big red brick church at the corner of East Utica and
Oh, he's talking about Johnny
Oh,
Young.
Cedar Grove?
No, Fellowship World.
Fellowship.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know it was a restaurant in
No, I
there.
didn't
so
know
it's takeout only,
Okay.
but it was special.
Okay. 578 Humboldt over at Fellowship World. What's the name of it?
It's called Johnson's Soul Food.
Johnson's Soul Food.
Yeah.
Say, don't threaten me with a good time.
Yeah. The haddock was so big it kind of like tapered outside of the Facts.
Owen Steve said, "Can a brother get a rib sandwich?"
No, not for.
And Owen has a holiday thing coming up. I think in the falls, feeding people in the falls. All right. Any other businesses? Any other business? Come on, give me a shout out to a business that we ought to be taking care of. We ought to be patronizing in our city.
Well, I'm going to talk about Dash's. Mr. Dash every year gives back to the community. I give my turkey giveaway every year, not a question. He gives back, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And I talked to him yesterday. He talked about the importance of giving back to the community. So I'm going to shout out Dash because every year he helps me with my turkey giveaway.
I'm going to shout out some of these local home businesses. Because I'll give you an example. Whenever I call her for a T-shirt or to do something custom, Nicole, what's her last name? Brown, formerly Hutchinson.
Oh, okay.
Nicole.
My work by Nicole. Yeah.
Yep. My work, is that it? See,
Yep.
see what my work by Nicole. I call her sometime on a Thursday. I need something on Sunday, and it's always done well. She does a good job. So if you want to get something customized for a person, a cup, a shirt, or something like that, the custom stuff is really nice, and it speaks. Rashid is the custom type person. Our birthdays, he sent me cards with writing in it.
That's sweet.
I opened it up looking for the dollars to fall out.
That's sweet.
I love you. Rashid says I love you.
Well, if
I
you're
love you, bro.
interested in working out, I can think of Body of Wealth, Dizzo, and his soon-to-be wife, LaGuina. They're Black-owned.
Where they at?
They are on Elmwood and Sheridan.
Okay.
In an old school. I can't remember the name of the school, but so they have a program, a 30-day challenge program, where you commit whatever hour or whatever, and they help you meet your goals. What I love about Dizzo and LaGuina is that they make sure that they incorporate faith in their program, and I think that's amazing.
Wow, cool. Leona Harper is on, and she says nephews. Of course, we holler out nephews all the time. And Leona stopped me the other day at Penny's to tell me she went when we did the food thing on the steak. And, this was a month ago. And so I'm buying some Bills gear. Do you know I haven't been able to wear it yet because the lady never took the tags out? Really? So I can't wear it. But that's because Leona was talking to me. Sandra says, glad to hear that Dashes is doing something in the community because I heard something different from long ago. So thanks for sharing. That's important to get out that information of people who support our community. Yes. And Nicole Antoinette Brown, somebody said, all right, give the whole thing, Audrey. Nicole Antoinette Brown, so you can go onto her Facebook page and you can inbox her and help her. Give me some more business. Any brick and mortars that we can think of?
Brick and mortars. Chopper Fellas, I'll give you.
Yeah.
They cut hair. I'll give
Al's Unisex.
Yep. I'll give you Master's Touch. Signature Cuts. Goodness, the brick and mortars get a little tricky because for some reason we don't have a lot of brick and mortars.
What? As I'm just going through this, no, the cake place. Is it Cake Crazy or whatever? What is it? It's Cake Crazy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes, let me look her up real quick.
You can get because she's doing soup. You better listen. She in Wegmans. She is in Wegmans. I'm so proud of those that relish. What's her name?
Mercedes.
Mercedes.
Oh yes,
Mercedes.
relish
I'm
everything.
coming up with
I love Mercedes.
I haven't tried it yet because I don't know what to put it on. But I decided I'm gonna make some hamburgers this week.
Hamburgers.
I'm gonna make some smash burgers.
And also toast. What do you call it? Tortilla chips.
Is it sweet or is it
It's in the middle. It's in the middle and it's got a little bit of a kick on the end.
Because I'm wondering, could I use it a little bit in my deviled eggs? Because I'm a deviled egg king.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't. It's not right for deviled eggs. Not right for potato salad. No. Tortillas and
Okay. If you use it on a deviled egg, I would put it as like your garnish, like how people are doing
I think
shrimp.
it's more of a spread, not a relish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not a relish in traditional
depending on
sense.
what you're looking for, but like I wouldn't change your deviled egg. Like if you've mastered your deviled egg.
Oh yeah, I mastered.
I'm the only
that
one
would
in the
completely
family
change
it.
I'm the only one in the family that makes the deviled eggs.
Bishop, I think we need to have a conversation
only
about this
one.
cooking you do.
If the cooking has, besides Jesus, cooking has saved my
Hallelujah.
life. Empty teacup, Janice Elaine
Yeah,
McKinney said.
empty cup is good. Since we were on the barbershops, let me shout
Crazy
out.
good eats.
Let me shout out mine, Sean, the House of Masters. He's got
Okay.
one location on Delavan and has the grooming lounge on Main Street in
Yeah,
Virginia. So he does great work. So if you looking for a barber, one of those two locations can serve you.
But
Cake Crazy Bakery. That's what it is.
Cake
That's what it's
Crazy
called.
Bakery.
Jeez.
I mean, she is doing her thing.
Yes.
I'm so
Say
proud of
she's
her.
on William Street.
It's on William.
Yeah.
See, I don't even know where
I
it's
have no
at.
idea. Somebody Karen just put it up there.
See, I wouldn't even know where to go. We got to find who put it up, Karen.
25 William Street, Cheektowaga.
Out in Cheektowaga. So you got to go out to Cheektowaga and
She's
get
in
it.
Wegmans. Her
Do
sweet
we
potato
have
pies.
who's selling clothes?
Which Steve-O, who had Maddie Roos.
Matty Ross.
Yeah.
Matty
Yep.
Ross. Yep.
Yep.
Bruce Warwick with his trust
Yeah.
guideline.
Trust guideline.
Who else?
And I didn't know that, and I wore that the other day. I
was-
forgot those, Bruce.
Well, speaking of what's in store, Golden Cup. They're
Golden Cup.
They're in
absolutely,
Tops
yes.
and Wegmans now.
And hopefully,
Golden Cup.
our local businesses have gift certificates.
Yes,
Sunshine Vegan Eats on Jefferson.
Oh yeah.
Right.
And you can get gift certificates from Hobson's because somebody gave me gift certificates for my birthday. So you can go to Hobson's and get gift certificates, and you can go to Brian K. Lewis and
Did we
Get-
say empty cup?
get
We
gift
did.
certificates.
Oh, we did, okay.
No, I'm just kidding. You can't get gift certificates.
Did he
Y'all
say
missed
gift
it.
certificates
Y'all
at a
missed
funeral
it.
home?
Y'all missed it.
you can plan for end of life though.
You can. Caller, you're on the air. You can talk to him because I can't holler.
Queen Doya, you're on.
Yes. Good morning, Bishop. This is Miss Doyle. I want to give a shout out to the Golden Cup on East Utica and Jefferson.
Yes, ma'am.
They have wonderful coffee. And I have a special announcement. My essay awards program for the two students who won my essay contest, giving reasons for why students fight and giving their solutions. It's going to be this Sunday from 12:30 to 2 o'clock at the Meriwether Library. The libraries are open on Sunday. The
Hey,
first
man.
place is $100, and the second place is $75. I hope the adults will come out and listen to these students tell why they feel young people are fighting in public places. Thank you, Bishop. I
Thank
hope
you.
people will come out and hear them.
I love you. Thank you. That's
so
a
special.
smart thing. She is special.
And that's at the Eva Doyle Auditorium. In
Hey, hey.
We actually do need an opportunity at a later date to have a conversation about the kiddos.
Yeah, and this
it-
fighting and all that. I
Yeah,
agree. I
yeah.
agree. That might be something we could do here. That be done here, but citywide. That
Yeah.
we have that conversation with. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's really messing me up that we don't have a lot of brick and mortar where you can
I'm
go
trying to
and
find one.
shop.
There's one that does home goods. She's on Hurdle, and I did some work for her. Her name is escaping me right now. I'm trying to find it.
See, because Nia used to have the place downtown. You can
Yep.
go get clothes and all that, but you got to support folks. You
Yeah.
got to
Yeah.
support them to keep.
Yeah, I
open.
mean, well, then that's the case. Because
Shameless plug, KingofAwesome.com. You know, he thinks he's famous and he sells shirts.
Well, he is
He
famous.
But he does
put
sell
in the
shirts.
plug.
He
Exactly.
does.
And
He
then
does.
you got the Je ne sais quoi on Hurdle.
Je ne
Je ne
sais
sais
quoi. How
quoi.
did we forget that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Brothers. Did we say brothers?
No, with
He's brick and mortar.
Ike and BG's. On
Ike
Can
and
be
BG's.
G's.
I can be
One of my
G's,
favorites. You know, the brothers who are doing the barbecuing. I just got to say big
Yeah, they-
shout out to them.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You know, the big shout out to them. And yeah, Shannon over there with her husband. It's just I'm uber proud of people in our community who are doing it and the support they're getting. And what I'm noticing is a turnaround even on social media of, you know, people, if you're going in on a business, people will check you nowadays
Yeah.
like,
Oh,
yo,
absolutely.
nah, it was good for me and
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. And it's okay. I mean, to criticize or something, yeah, but I ain't with that. For me. That's for me. That's the way I
And you
roll.
know, one of the things I respect too, because Steven took over Ike and BG's from
Mm-hmm.
legend Ike, and brother from Nephews. He took over from Mr. Lee, and they're just stepping it up, because I can go with either one of those.
Yeah.
bars.
Oh yeah. Oh
either
yeah.
one.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Neither one of them has
It's good.
disappointed me. I'm just going to tell you that.
Yes.
But what's funny is when people will stop me. Now people don't stop me about politics, legislation.
No, they want
stop
to
me
know
about
food.
the
The
food
food.
reviews.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh, when you did a lady, I laughed somewhere the other day. I don't know where I was, and she was like, "Oh, when you do that." Oh, I know where I was at. I went out to the people who built my garage.
Okay.
And it's a sister who works in there at Tough Sheds. And so I was talking to her, telling her how pleased I was with the product. And so I said something about, oh, and she was like, oh, when you do that online, when you eat that food and you do that online. So I so much enjoy. Now, if I get paid to do that, I do that all day long.
I got people
let me
still
eat.
chasing us down for those steak hoagies. I'm like, that was original. Yeah, that was.
Well,
Scotty's.
let me tell you. Now
Them steak hoagies.
I've been making some steak hoagies. Although I'm trying to stay away from bread, I'll put it in the bread because you gotta have a little bread. You
have to.
But then I'll eat it with a fork out of it. But if you go to
need
the
it
meat
soft
market,
enough to do it.
yeah, because I was buying steakums. I'm wrong
yeah,
for that.
yeah, yeah.
No, don't buy no
No,
steakums.
don't buy
You need
steak.
ribeye.
You go right to Camellia's.
Yep,
they
they got
have.
And
They have the
the
shaved
thin-
ribeye.
Yes.
They
and,
do.
hold on. And the cheese,
Yep.
the long cheese,
Yep.
and the buns.
I'm leaving
Ooh,
right
the
here to go
hoagies.
to-
I'm not kidding you. Oh, I feel it right now. And then I
K-Ali
make me a little.
Essentials. K-Ali Essentials.
K-Ali
I don't know.
Essentials.
Yeah, my niece. I can't even remember why I didn't remember her.
What does
but
she sell?
She has body butters.
Body butters.
They're amazing. If you have eczema, if you just black and got dry skin, like you need it.
What about for us light people?
Real bad. I mean, because like how many? I got you by what? 2 shades.
Yeah. Does it do something? All right, because
In fact, on Sunday I have extra at home.
if
I'm
y'all
gonna bring you some.
if y'all come on and I don't have these wrinkles,
You
don't
just
ask
gotta-
me
you
why.
just gotta stay out
I'm
of the
gonna bring
sun.
you.
no,
I'm gonna bring you a
Botox.
sample on
Botox.
Sunday.
Not Botox.
I'm going to get me some. When I retire, I'm getting me some Botox.
Not Botox.
I'm doing everything I want to do.
You wanted Botox? You gonna look surprised all the time?
I'm gonna look surprised. My eyebrows gonna be up like this.
L. That's
This how I'm
what
gonna
it's
look.
called. L. Varner. Not L. Varner. L. What's her name? L.
With the ponytail and the earring? Oh God!
Karen and
You
Shrita
do keep
said.
threatening the earring though.
That
Oh,
earring and ponytail
The ear-
with the surprise look.
Okay,
Oh, my
listen.
God.
I done told y'all for years, so don't be surprised.
He do
I
keep
said
threatening
when
the
I
earring.
retire, I'm getting the earring, and I'm not. That's when I'm retired from both jobs.
I
though.
got it. This is brick and mortar. L. James Decor.
L. James Decor
Yep, black owned.
Where?
On Hurdle Avenue.
on Hurdle near what?
Oh crap.
Just give me a landmark.
By what's that burger place?
Burger room.
Burger King.
No,
What?
the big building with the
Oh,
stairs.
the 2-story restaurant. I don't know because they changed names.
Okay, so see.
But over that way.
Yep.
Manna Culinary. Don't forget that's over in the Northland corridor. G&B Fish. Yeah. Oh yeah. G&B. I went over there recently.
That was good.
Yeah, that is good. G&B Fish. Their shrimp is good too. Chicken on Genesee, right across from Juneteenth building.
Mm-hmm.
Right across from Juneteenth building. They are good. But we got to think. We got to start opening up more businesses and we got to support them.
Absolutely.
Because we
support.
don't have like a
don't.
clothing place that you can walk in. You know, but nobody, like I said,
Even
people
like
are not in
okay,
business
so
for
we
flapping.
collect the toys, right? I wanted to. So when we get donations, cash donations, I prefer to shop with the people, right? So like whatever I need, like most of the things, like the decorations and stuff, they'll come from Solana. She does our decor for our Christmas special. She does it pro bono. I love that for us. But at any rate, I try to support our people, and then I find out, we actually don't have anyone who's in that niche.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know. We got to
Well,
figure it out.
This year, I got a black business decorating this huge tree I just bought.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if it's big though. It's 10 feet.
That's huge.
However, when I looked on the box, it says slim, and it's
So
50.
it's not
So
gonna
it's
be
not
full.
wide.
I don't think it's going to be
Be like
wide,
yeah.
but it'll be tall. So then I found a black cleaning company.
Okay.
My house needs a deep cleaning, and it's a lot of house. It needs a deep cleaning. So they're coming.
You got a castle though.
But check this out. So let me tell you how wild this is. I was talking about a brother who does detailing. This brother does detailing.
Listen, he made me jealous.
Ray, Ray, can you look on my desk? It's a blue card on there. I'm going to shout him out. So he comes to you.
Yeah, mobile detailing.
Mobile detailing. That's a good gift to give to somebody. And he cleaned my car right in the back, and he has his own water. Somebody asked me, did you ask me that?
Yep, I was like,
that
did he
was
bring the water?
a deep question.
No.
Because if they're coming to your house, they got to use your water. No, he has his own water on board.
Yeah, because my godbrother does mobile detailing, and that the whole truck and water piece is the last piece he's been missing. So like when I saw it, and then everything and the power,
He
I was
has
just
everything.
I was like, it made me jealous. I was like, can you do my?
I have never had my car detailed.
Never.
had my
You've
car
never.
detailed at all because I'm not into cars like that.
Me neither.
And at the
Oh,
end,
y'all
but
crazy.
when I got in that car,
Don't
and
ever
it was
sit in my car, Mark.
clean.
Don't worry about it.
He took everything out of it, everything that was in like the center console, he put in a bag.
Yeah.
And I left everything in that bag, so I don't have stuff sliding around.
Wow.
That's a good gift to give to
Absolutely.
somebody.
I think I would.
That's a good gift to give. So Ray is getting the information.
Also, we don't have a tool person.
Right. What people sell tools, yeah, because everybody just go to the home.
Yeah, gotta go.
Yeah, but there's a tools company at the corner of Kensington and Main Street that sells tools that's not the big name people.
Kensington and Maine.
Yeah, and like so you could take your DeWalt tools because you're a tool guy.
Oh, I'm a tool guy.
You could take your DeWalt tools and get credit for them.
All right, this company is called Twin Power, mobile car wash and detail. So I was getting ready to tell this story. So I'm going to give his number. He puts on here his cell number, area code 716-217-0575, 716-217-0575. I mean, he's got a Facebook page. I love this. Facebook page is Twin Power Mobile Car Wash. Instagram, Twin Power 010612. That's a lot. But he does complete detail. And you can go online and look at his prices. If you just getting your car washed, $35. He will come to your
that's
office.
not bad for $35.
$35
For him
is
to
on
come
his car.
to you?
Yeah.
For him to come to you. If you got an SUV full size for car wash, trucks, 2 doors and 4 doors, $45. He does minivans for $45. Full size van for $45. Windows in and out, tire shine. Listen. Now, so I called him because I saw him working on a car around the corner. I stopped, got this car, right?
Mm-hmm.
He came and he did my car. The brother who has the cleaning company, right, who's coming out. So I tell him, because once we make our deal, I'm so excited about having two brothers that I've supported in the same week. And he said, Pridge, I'm going to show you something. He never told me this. He opens up his phone and shows me a text from this guy with the detail.
Wow.
That says, hey, bro, guess whose car I'm detailing? That made me so happy that two brothers who have their own business, and I supported them both, and then one was excited to be doing business. So I'm shouting them out.
We gotta do that.
Twin Power Mobile Car Wash, and he did my car. He did well.
Yeah, he did.
Now,
So-
I have a young woman who's got a Facebook page called Livy Bell Creates, and they do different types of images of, like, you need a statue or you need some type of award or gift that you want to give someone. They said turning your vision into handcrafted happiness, and their number is 716-220-7757, and that's Livy Bell Creates. They have a Facebook page.
They got a Facebook page.
Livy Bell Creates. Livy.
Livy Bell Creates on Facebook.
Yes.
All right, go check them out. Folks, listen, it's been great. Don't forget, the reason we're able to do this is because of a business called Hobson's, the Doctor Dry Cleaner, located at 874 East Delavan Avenue. I got stuff to go over there. I got every week, every other week at least, I got stuff to go over there. And they do a
That
great
might
job.
soon change,
Sit
won't it?
close. Sit
What?
close.
'Cause you won't need all the suits anymore
Oh, yes, I will.
as often.
Not as often, but I'm going to need suits.
No, I'm saying go into the cleaner every week.
Oh, yeah, I ain't going to be wearing suits every
Yeah.
day. That's why I'm going to buy me some sneakers. Might get that ear pierce. No, I'm not. I'm not getting the ear
Well,
pierce
you know what?
until
Get
I'm
that
retired.
ponytail. Get that ponytail.
No, I'm not doing that. I changed my mind on the ponytail. The ponytail is out, bro.
you let the
Yeah, I don't
ponytail
think I
go?
The
want that for
ponytail
you.
is out.
But
I'm
you know
going to
what?
let
The
Cliff
earring
Bell,
I actually could
who
see.
I'm meeting with in 3 minutes, I'm going to let Cliff Bell keep his ponytail. I can't do it. But that's a cool dude. That dude got an earring and a ponytail at 80-something years old. 80-something years old. please. And Brian K. Lewis Funeral Homes, 3 locations to serve you in your hour of need. Brian K. Lewis. And guess what I got this week? A phone book. I ain't got a phone book.
Like
and
an
I was-
actual,
The little
like
small
yellow.
joint.
a yellow pager.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, one thing I'm a little disappointed. I did look. True Bethel was in there under churches, but when I looked under funeral homes, I did not see our local funeral homes because some of them have ads, but then the others were just listed. Like True Bethel, I didn't take out an ad; it's just listed. So. I got a phone book at my house. I haven't seen a phone
Visibility
book.
and equity.
And I only bring that up because these young boys ain't know nothing about
calling an operator.
411.
That's just like calling the operator.
Yeah, yes, we do call the operator. Now, I did save the phone book. I wasn't going to throw it out because I'm like, who uses a phone book? But I might need a list of something. I don't know. I don't know what my next life is going to be like.
Look at Mark's face, though.
Like I looked and I saw they had all the churches listed. So maybe I might need that. I might need it for my Christmas cards, all that kind of stuff. Who knows? I'm throwing it back over to the station. Until next week.
Power to the people.